this video is really not about particular products. It's just about the type of products that you should use, or even the type of tools that you should own, you should have, that you should use. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to those that are new. And if you're not new, thank you so much for stopping by again. Thank you for sticking around and supporting me. And if you are new, please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and share my video as well as my channel so that others may have a chance to get to see me, get to know me, and possibly subscribe. Now, subscribing is free, so I would love it if you have not already subscribed to go ahead and do so. In today's video, I'm going to talk about things that I feel are natural hair must-haves, things that are essential as a natural, especially if you're like a beginner. I mean, it's for all natural at any stage, but this is going to really be helpful to those that are newly natural or aren't sure what to do or what products to use or tools to use. So I figured I'll talk about a few of my favorite things that I think are natural hair essentials or natural hair must-haves. So if that interests you, please continue to watch. As a natural, sometimes you may be a new natural, you may be a well-seasoned natural, and still kind of find yourself stuck, not know what to do, what to use. Let's just jump straight into the video. These are in no particular order. One of my absolute favorite thing, and if you've been watching my channel for a while, you may know, you may be familiar with seeing me use this in my videos. It's very important to me. I think it will be a great addition to your routine if you don't use it already. When I'm washing my hair or handling my hair wet, I need to use this. It's just one of those things that I just need when I do my hair, because it really makes my wash day so much easier. Gloves. I use gloves when I'm washing my hair, when I'm handling my hair wet, when I'm detangling my hair wet, when I'm applying my conditioner, like just when my hair is wet, period, I use gloves. It's a life changer. It's a game changer for handling natural hair. It makes it easier for me to rake through my hair. It makes it easy for me to finger detangle my hair. I also don't have to worry about my nails like snagging my hair, because sometimes you may not notice that you have like a chip in your nail or a hand nail or something, and it gets caught in your hair and it'll rip your hair out. It just makes my wash day that much easier, a lot less stressful, because it just glides through my hair. It just works, and I think everyone should use gloves. Now, the other thing that I think is a must-have when you are a natural, and that is bonnets. I'm a bonnet girl. I'm a headscarf girl. This is important because cotton can dry out your hair. So it's really important to use something that is silk or satin. And I also use a satin scarf. These are essential, because if you lay on cotton, you may know it will dry out your hair. If bonnets and scarves aren't your thing, then you can opt for a satin pillowcase. The other must-have item I feel every natural should have is a shower mirror. This one is a very cheap one. This one only costs me $1 from the Dollar Tree. Does not have to be expensive. You can do that if you choose. But this, it works. Some of you may already know how important this is, but for those that don't know, get this. Get this, because when you're doing your hair, you can part your hair, you can know if you're applying products in the right areas, you can see if you've missed any area that still may have shampoo or conditioner that needs to be rinsed out. Like, this is essential. This is key. This is key. Now, when you're in the shower, you may find it difficult and challenging where you're trying to section and work on one side, but the other side is getting in the way. You're trying to keep it out of the way, and it just becomes a pain and a fuss. Or even when you're not even in the shower, like you could just be styling your hair and you're trying to separate your hair, but it's just like going all over the place. Then that's where these come in. Hair clips. Now hair clips are another must-have because it really helps to separate your hair, keep your hair divided, help you along the way to keep your hair from just going all over the place. It keeps it sectioned and out of the way while you work on a different section. These I use all of the time when I'm styling my hair dry, or even when I'm styling my hair wet. Another thing, a tool that I find to be essential as a natural are scissors. Hair scissors, to be exact. Not those big kitchen scissors that you use to cut your meat or to cut your vegetables, or scissors that you use to cut paper, boxes, tape. No, you need proper hair scissors, or shears, or whatever they want to call them. Scissors for your hair, made for your hair, only for your hair. Don't use these on anything else but your hair. These are, I don't know if you can see, it's called sanguine or sanguine, I don't know. But I got these from Amazon. You're going to run into knots, and that's where these come in. You could be styling your hair and you may feel a knot that just refuses to come out, and you have a hard time getting it out, and it's like, I don't mind snipping it out. If it's a tangle that is really hard to get out, I don't see how I'm gonna get it out. It's like super tangled. Sometimes I can get them out. Like I'll use something fine like this, fine tip, and I'll go through and I'll detangle and get the knot out. But for the times when those knots just refuse to come out, or fairy knots they call them, like, you know, naturals, we get those fine knots in our hair. Trust me, cut it out. When I'm doing my hair in the shower, I would keep these in the shower. So you can just snip the knot right where it is, and that's it. Clean your hair properly. But aside from shampooing your hair, you may experience buildup on your hair that regular shampoo is just not taking out. Sometimes even a clarifying shampoo may still feel like it didn't get everything out. Then you should use something like this. This is the Aztec Secret Indian Healing Clay. This is just bentonite clay. It doesn't have to be this particular one, but bentonite clay is really good at detoxing your hair, stripping your hair of everything, and just giving it a chance to start fresh. Bentonite clay will remove all the buildup that's on your hair, but you want to make sure that when you use this, that you do not mix with anything metal. Plastic, wood is fine, but no metal, because it will deactivate the properties in here. So this is like a magnet for impurities, magnet for buildup, magnet for everything. Like, it just pulls everything out of your hair. If you feel like your hair is not absorbing products properly, it's not acting the same, it just feels weird, it's just dull, you may need to do a detox. Okay, so another thing that I think is important as a natural to have is a detangling conditioner. Now, it doesn't have to be this one. The reason why I like this one, because it has really good slip, and that's important. That just means it helps to glide through your hair, especially for us naturals that are like type 4, 4A, 4B, 4C. We get a lot of tangles, and if you can find something that's going to help you just glide through your hair, help you detangle your hair, that's important. And when you find something like that, it's important to stick to it. And I've been sticking with this for quite some time now. One of the main things that I use to detangle my hair are my fingers. They're free. They're already right here on your hand. Use your fingers. And that's where the gloves will come into play. It really helps you to finger detangle along with the conditioner that has really good slip. Now, if you don't want to use your finger, you can also use these. It doesn't have to be these particular ones, but these I use because these work. This is the Easy Detangler. It's flexible. It moves with your hair. It doesn't snag your hair. This is really good for detangling, as well as having a wide tooth comb to detangle your hair. So if your fingers aren't enough, then opt for these. Another thing is spray bottle. It comes out like a mist. I love that because your hair won't feel like drenched. It won't feel like soaking wet. Water in this spray bottle, this is essential. This is important to have because water is the key to hydration. Water is the key to hydrating your hair. You should hydrate your hair just like you should hydrate your body. Water is life. I like to use this because sometimes if I'm going to moisturize my hair, I will spritz my hair. Then I'll add an oil on top of it just to lock it in. You want to make sure that you also are deep conditioning your hair as well as giving it protein. That's key. That is essential. This is a must-have. Don't worry about these products. It doesn't have to be these. I'm just saying you need to make sure you're properly hydrating your hair with some sort of deep treatment mask, deep conditioner or something, and then you also want to make sure that you are using your protein treatment from time to time because your hair needs balance. It needs balance. If you give it too much of one thing, it's going to be off. It's not going to feel the same. It's not going to feel right. It may feel too mushy if you have too much moisture. It may feel very dry and brittle and break if you have too much protein. So you need a balance. So I would say just to start out, if you're not sure what your hair needs, do protein once a month, and for the other weeks, do a deep conditioning treatment. Two more items that I want to talk about that I feel are definitely major must-haves. First one is hair steamer. This one is super old. It's one of the originals. It's by Beautiful. They don't make these anymore, but they do make steamers like this that you can find on Amazon. But this particular one is by Beautiful. Our hair needs this moisture. It really helps to open up your cuticles and it gives your hair so much hydration. It really helps if you have a very dry hair. You can do this once a week, or you can even do it every 2 weeks, but I think it's key. I think it's important to have a steamer. I use a fabric steamer as well. If you see my other videos, I'll link it, and that works just as good as this, and it's cheaper. And that one is only $25, but it's important. Okay, now the final thing that I feel you should own, and that is this. Can you see it? Let me bring it in. My hooded dryer. This is so good. Let me move over because it needs to be in the frame. See? This is essential. This is definitely a must-have. It doesn't have to be this one. I'm sorry I have to keep saying that because sometimes people really get hung up on what I have as opposed to just what it is, the purpose. It doesn't have to be this particular one. It doesn't have to even be one on a stand like this with wheels. It could just be a regular tabletop hooded dryer. When I do my deep conditioners, deep treatments, I like to use this as well as the steamer, but this is also really good. This is great for when you want to dry your wash and goes, when you want to dry your rod sets, whatever it is. It allows your hair to get a really good deep treatment, especially if you want to do like a hot oil treatment. Yeah, this is key. It just does something different. Like it really helps your cuticles just open up. I don't even know how to describe it. Like your hair feels so good. If you deep condition on a regular basis without a hooded dryer, once you use a hooded dryer, you're gonna notice a difference. Your hair's gonna feel soft. It's gonna feel hydrated, moisturized. Your conditioner was given a chance to penetrate your hair better. It's just going to feel better. It just works. It's gonna be better for your hair. Think about this. If you go to hair salons and you get a hair treatment done, a deep conditioner done, what are they gonna do? They're not gonna just put a cap on and sit you in a corner somewhere they're going to put you under a hooded dryer because it makes the products work that much better. The products will work 10 times better if you sit under a hooded dryer. Trust me. Trust me. So those are the must-haves that I feel are important to have as someone with natural hair. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope it was helpful. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. Don't forget to like, comment, share so that YouTube can know that other people should see it, and subscribe as well as press the bell so you'll be notified of whenever I upload.